one more thing that I do want to add is that, okay, I don't know how many views this video is going to get, but if you're watching this video right now, click that subscribe button. I want to see if I can get every single person to subscribe to my channel who's watching this video. So if you're watching this video right now and you are not subscribed to my channel, I want you to go ahead and do that right now, because I want to make sure, like, I think it'd be cool to have, like, everyone who's watching this video right now, like, just subscribe to my channel. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping. Let's just go ahead and get into the video. Now, while I was thinking of topics to discuss for this video, I decided to come up with this pretty interesting idea that I think you guys might actually like. I'm going to call it, now this is just kind of like a placeholder name for now, but I'm going to be calling it the TG Holiday Special. Now, what does this mean? Well, the TG Holiday Special basically means that, like, with the 10 days leading up to any holiday, I'm going to post a video for each one of those 10 days. For this month, or for this holiday, it's going to be Halloween. So from today, the 21st of October, till the 31st of October, I'm going to be posting a video every single day. Is because, why not? And I think you guys like it when I upload, so, let's just give it a try. I'm also going to do this for the next two the next two kind of, like, major holidays, like, Thanksgiving and Christmas, that kind of stuff, right? So I'm going to be doing that for those two holidays as well, but after the 31st, the schedule is going to reset, and then after Thanksgiving, the schedule is going to reset as well. But, yeah, just kind of wanted to let you guys know about that, and, yeah, let's just go ahead and get into this video. In this video, I kind of want to talk about something that I feel like no one in the BFDI community has really been talking about. And this is the nature and mysteriousness of algebraliens. Algebraliens are a subspecies, not really a subspecies, but just kind of like a separate species away from the typical objects that we see throughout the series. These guys didn't really appear in the actual BFDI series until BFB, which is the 4th season of the show. Now, we did see a lot of these guys back before BFDI, and X finds out his value, a animated short that Michael and Carrie made, I think back in 2009 or 2008. Sorry, I don't really know, I forgot. I haven't seen it in a while. But yeah, these characters are basically, like I said, kind of like a separate species away from the typical objects that we see. And if you somehow don't know what an algebralian is, it is a cartoonish looking number or letter. It could be both. That's usually what people call them, just algebralians. It is a number or letter kind of in a cartoonish style with cartoony limbs and facial features. They usually have a cool assortment of powers with the ability to zap and that kind of stuff and screech. I don't know if 4 is the only one that's able to do that, but I could be wrong. Anyways, in this video, we're going to be discussing the mysteriousness of these kinds of characters and what their motives might actually be. So, you could call this a BFDI theory, but yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Now, when it comes to the mysteriousness of algebralians, I want to go over, like, when they first appeared. Now, the first algebralian sighting within BFDI is in BFB episode 1, when we are introduced to 4 and X. 4 and X are the hosts of BFB, and we would later see them in future seasons like Teapot. These guys were pretty peculiar hosts when they were first introduced. Even the contestants in the show thought that, and they just kind of automatically started killing people, which was definitely a bit of a throw-off for the contestants. Now, obviously, they were taken aback by this, is because, who wouldn't be? But I think this goes a little bit deeper, is because when you think about it, right, these species obviously have to come here for some kind of motive, and we are kind of told that story from 4's perspective and X's perspective in BFB 30, the last BFB episode. Now, 4's motivation for actually, coming to Earth and hosting a BFDI season is a little bit more simple than you would think. You see, he came there is because he liked the show, and he wanted to host his own season. And surprisingly, he actually got to, and he really hosted one of the most popular seasons of BFDI to date. And I think that's pretty cool. But what about the other algebraliens? I mean, we've already been told 4's story. What about the other ones, like 2 and 1 and 5? Well, not those guys, but 2 and 1 and 3. I feel like no one really talks about 3, I'm going to be honest. But yeah, what about those characters? Why are they here? You know what I mean? What's going on with that? I think, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. Now, I did already discuss like 1 and 2 in my previous videos, but I'll just give you a little bit of an explanation on those guys. So, I believe that 2 was sent by an announcer to take over the series for him, or split it up. So, an announcer can go after 4 and a small portion of contestants. 2 knew this, and he probably knew he'd be able to convince the contestants to go over to his side and just compete with him instead of 4, is because he's a lot better at convincing them than 4 is. And the contestants weren't really that happy with 4 in that specific episode that 2 took the contestants, specifically being BFB 16, the start of the split. Now, 2 took about 40 or so contestants to compete with him is because of how convincing he was. Now, I believe that announcer sent him as we get announcer's explanation on why he wanted to take the show back is because he just wanted his rights back. He was the one who started the show, and 4 just came out of nowhere and decided to start hosting it without even asking without even asking announcer for permission to do so. So, announcer wanted revenge, and he took the show back. And you could argue that 2 was just kind of a placeholder for this plan. But 2 decided that he was going to continue hosting the series for a little while now, and hosts one of the most, not the most probably, but one of the most popular BFDI seasons to date, that being Teapot. As for 1's motives are a little bit more tricky, but I kind of believe that 1 was also sent by the announcer to get rid of 2 and his show, is because announcer would soon realize that 2 is hosting the show for a lot longer than announcer really wanted him to. So, announcer wants to get 2 up out of here is because, obviously, he can't just let 2 take over the show right after 4. So I think he sent 1 to do this. Now, when it comes to 1, I think we could have 2 outcomes. Either 1 might try to host the show, and then announcer has to send another Algebrailien, and that will just keep happening forever, which is pretty unlikely. I don't think that's going to happen. Or, 1 could follow announcer's orders, and then announcer go ahead and he gets rid of 1 afterward to prevent anything else from happening. Now, as we can tell by the other theories that have been made in the BFDI community, 2 is probably not the most well-respected Algebrailien, meaning that, he came to Earth, not being that respected on the, where he came from. I'm sorry, guys, I am going off of a whim here. I'm kind of pulling a moist critical, and I'm just going to go off of pure opinion and theory here in this video, but yeah. So, 2, by popular BFDI theory, is not the most liked Algebrailien, and 1 might not be either, but that's not all that confirmed. But nonetheless, right, that's why I kind of believe they were sent, and I think that adds to the mysteriousness of these characters, is because when you consider the fact that, a BFDI character, or a BFDI host, nonetheless, has a, long and complex backstory, it's not that far-fetched, because these characters, they experience development throughout this series. I mean, it's been on for 13 years. But I think it goes a lot deeper than this, and I'm probably going to make a part 2, but I don't want to make this video, way too long. So let me know if you want to see another part to this video, but I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoy videos like this, then please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. One thing that I'm going to be doing, starting with tomorrow's upload, is I'm going to be taking theory ideas from you guys. So if you want a theory to be made on something that you've been wondering when it comes to an object show, I will definitely make one about that, and I will be crediting you. I'm just going to subscribe to your channel, and then I'm going to credit you, and I will be adding your theory into a video. To know that your theory is accepted, I will usually pin your comments so you can know, and like I said, I will be giving credit, And usually, sometimes I might actually do more than one theory in a video. And if that happens, then I will reply to your comment saying, hey, your theory got accepted, and I'll be crediting you in the description and in the video. But yeah, this is just kind of like a fun thing that I kind of wanted to do, to, just hear you guys' ideas and, talk about them so you can get, like a different kind of point of view on the theory, or get some ideas on the theory, just kind of that type of thing. But yeah, later guys. Have a good day.